everyone, it's Becky. I'm back with another tip for you to live happier and healthier. And last time I was talking to you just about the general benefits of inversions, and today I wanted to show you one of the favorites of a lot of my clients. It's called legs up the wall. It's pretty much like it sounds. You're going to sit with your legs up the wall. You're laying on the floor. Sounds really easy, and it can be really easy, but a few props make it even better. Benefit of this is, again, as I talked about last time, you're getting those legs elevated, your hips above your heart above your head, at least in some form or fashion. Legs up the wall is something that I don't do as much as I would like, for sure, but I do have my clients doing it all the time, and I love it every time I do it. So yeah, legs up the wall. I have a few props here that I'm going to use as I show you this pose. I have a blanket folded. I'm going to use this underneath my head, and I'm going to use this bolster underneath my hips. So if you don't have a bolster handy, what you can do is use a blanket, a towel, something that's going to lift your hips up a bit. It not only makes it more comfortable, but it's going to lift those hips up to help drain fluid back into the torso of your body. It's going to help drain extra fluid out of your legs. We all, not all, but many of us tend to hold fluid in our legs. If you stand a lot, fluid pulls in your legs. The lymph can pull down there. So lifting them up the wall and propping your hips up on a bolster or a pillow, a towel, a blanket that's folded up, whatever it is that you have handy is going to make it work even better. And again, I like to put something underneath my head, not a lot of height, but just enough to make it comfortable. Especially if you're on a hard floor. This floor that I'm on is pretty hard, so just having something under your head can make it that much better. So what I'm going to do is start sitting sideways to the wall. Now, when I teach this with my clients, a lot of people think they need to be right up against the wall. You don't really. Once you get there, you want a little space between your tailbone and the wall. It's a little bit kinder to your hamstrings, especially if your hamstrings are tight. You want to leave a little space there. So I like to start sitting sideways to the wall, fairly close. Makes it easier once I get there. And then I'm just going to flip those feet around. And if you can see, I'm not right up against the wall. I've got some space between my hips and the wall. And from here, I'm going to lift my hips and place this bolster underneath my hips, that sacral area. And then I've got that blanket handy, and you make sure you have your props handy, because if you don't, it's going to be really hard. So make sure you've got those props handy. And I'm placing this blanket underneath my head. Now once I'm here, I can already feel my spine decompressing. This is great. I might just stay here for a while. But once you're here, arms, they can just be down by your side. You can take them out the shoulders. I like to take mine overhead, whatever it is that works for you. If you have an eye pillow handy or a towel, a washcloth, anything to cover your eyes, that can make it even better. Set a timer. You might fall asleep. That's okay if you do, but just set a timer and hang out here for 15-20 minutes. It is such a great way to re-energize your body in the middle of the day. If you have trouble sleeping, this is a really great way to get your body ready to go to bed at night. It tells your body that it's time to rest, that it's time to relax, and hanging out in this pose right before bed just will help you go to sleep even faster. So you stay here as long as you like. I usually will stay 15-20 minutes. I don't usually give my clients that long, much to their regret. They don't quite have that long in my sessions, but 15-20 minutes when doing this at home is a wonderful way to rest. And just staying here, my spine is already relaxed out. There's no stress on my hamstrings because I am not up against the wall, which is great. If I get too close, my hamstrings will be telling me that there's stress, and I'd rather be able to hang out here for a long time than stretch my hamstrings in this position. So being away from the wall helps with that. And just focus on breath while you're here. Closing your eyes, and again, letting your body rest. Rest is something that we don't do often enough. All right, and when you're ready to come out of this, all you need to do is bring your feet down the wall and then roll to one side. Doesn't matter which one. I'm going to roll towards the camera here. And just pause there on your side for a moment. Just let your body adjust. There's no need to hurry and jump up out of this position. To me, this is one of the sweetest positions, that rolling out of that pose and just pausing. And then when you're ready, slowly sit back up, because you have been in that inversion. Blood has shifted. You want to take your time coming out of it. And that's legs up the wall. It's nice and simple. All you need really is a wall and something to put under your hips, something to put under your head, and hang out. Let the inversion do the work for you. There should be no stress. There should be no strain for you as you do this pose. It's the pose is doing the work. So give it a try. Let me know how legs up the wall goes for you if you've not done it before. And remember, if you have high blood pressure, glaucoma, any spinal abnormalities, or acid reflux, you might want to check with your doctor first before doing these. But for most people, these are pretty safe and they are really beneficial. So that's it for today. Live happier and healthier. Find what works for you, and I will see you next time. Bye.